Everyone, my name is Katie Rowe and I'm a wellness coordinator and group fitness instructor with TriHealth Corporate Health. And today I'm going to just show you some low impact modifications that you can make to three different, typically more high impact cardio moves. So I'm going to show you modifications for high knees, speed skaters, and jumping jacks. So hopefully this is helpful, a way to keep the intensity up, because low impact does not have to mean low intensity, and also being kind to our joints and our body if high impact isn't an option for us. All right, so let's get started. First up, we're going to show you the high knees variation. Now, the high knees in general are going to look like this. So moving our arms, keeping our knees up, bringing them up toward our chest. Now you can see that that's a pretty high impact movement. You can hear it with my feet hitting the floor. But a way to make a variation of this so that it is low impact and a little kinder to our joints if needed is instead to get our arms very involved. It's really important in any type of low impact cardio exercise to make sure that we're moving our arms as well as our lower body, because that increases the intensity. So if it does become a little bit too much for you, then you might want to take the arm movements down a notch. But if you're really looking to keep the intensity up, while also maintaining a low impact movement, getting the arms involved is key. Okay, so for the high knees, we're going to take our arms up overhead. We're going to bring our knee up toward our chest and keep moving. So basically we're going to move as fast as we can, really flexing those arms as we pull them down and keeping our core nice and tight as we do this movement. So that's a really great way to do a low impact high knee. Now another way that you could do this that is a little bit different of a movement and not quite as similar, but would still give you some good options, is to do a standing crunch. So that looks like taking your feet back behind, your foot back behind you, arms up overhead, and bringing that knee toward the chest, arms pumping in. This might be a little bit more high intensity than this movement and does engage the core a little bit more. So that's another option for you if high knees are not going to work out for you, the high impact version. Okay, the next one I'm going to show you is for speed skaters. So I'll first show you what your typical speed skater is going to look like. So that's leaping out to the side, taking the foot behind, either putting it on the floor or keeping it up for balance, and leaping over to the other side. So we're here with the speed skaters. So with the jumping, again, that makes it a high impact movement. So to keep it low impact, we're going to take a nice big step out, arms out, and take the leg back behind. Arms out and in as we do these speed skaters. And again, trying to move as quickly as we can. So we still get the movement, we still get that intensity, but without the impact to our joints. Finally, with jumping jacks, this is an important one because a lot of times our joints might not like it, and then also it can also be helpful in case of you're just not feeling strong enough in that core to support the jumping jacks. So in typical jumping jack, we're jumping our feet out and arms out, which again, high impact movement. So instead, we're taking our arm out and one leg out at a time. Again, really being intentional with that movement in our arms, flexing through those arms to really ramp it up. Now, an option between that and the regular jumping jack is going to be this. So having the jump, but instead of taking both legs out, we're taking one leg out at a time. Again, keeping the core nice and tight and engaged. And that can be helpful, especially for women who are postpartum and want to do that movement, but are not ready for the full impact jumping jacks. But those are the three exercises I wanted to go over with you today. If you have any questions, I'm a little out of breath, sorry. Feel free to put them in the comments and we will answer them the best we can. You can also reach us at virtualfitness@trihealth.com. And if there are any other types of videos that you want to see that you don't see in our library for instructions, please feel free to drop it in the comments or again email us so that we know what else we can do to serve you. My name's Katie, thanks for joining, and I'll see you next time.